Hey everybody, and welcome to the 2012 Cleveland Auto Show. This is Sean from AutoBeat here, and we're going to give you an exclusive look and coverage of the show. Get ready for a great time.
It's cool.
No, it's not cool. That's one too, right there.
Alright, we're here at the Ford stand, and the first car we're going to take a look at is the brand new Ford Fusion. Lots of great things going on with this car, so we're going to take a look at it now. The Ford Fusion broke cover at the 2012 North American International Auto Show, where it surprised with gorgeous looks and efficient powertrains. 3 engines will be available, a 2.5-liter Duratec 4 and 2 EcoBoost engines, a 1.6-liter and a 2.0-liter. An automatic is available for each engine, and a manual is optional on the 1.6-liter. The new exterior design ditches the bold chrome and trades up for a premium look, inspired by Ford's kinetic design. This design finally merges with the European Mondeo, and if it weren't for the Fusion name gaining so much recognition with American buyers, Ford could have easily swapped the name. The Fusion Energy was quite an ace-up Ford's sleeve when it unveiled. A mid-size sedan with good looks and 100 miles per gallon electric estimated, now that's innovation. Our next stop is at the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. Hyundai hopes that it's going to capture the youth market with this fast alternative to its regular Hyundai Veloster. Take the sporty body of a Veloster and drop a powerful and blown 4-cylinder. That's basically the premise of the Veloster Turbo. Instead of the measly 138 horsepower from the 1.6-liter, the Turbo bumps you up to 201 horsepower. This horsepower bump will finally match the sporty exterior look the car offers. A few things differentiate the Veloster Turbo from its pedestrian counterpart. A new larger grille gets swapped in with a wider look up front, and the integrated rectangular exhaust pipes are exchanged for 2 round tips. 2 transmissions will be available for the car, a standard 6-speed manual, and a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic with paddle shifters. The Veloster packs quite a punch with its turbocharged engine, but no need to fret at the pump. 38 miles per gallon is the projected rating for the Turbo. The Veloster should keep you smiling not only on the road, but when you're parked in front of a fuel pump as well. What's your favorite thing about the Hyundai Veloster behind us?
I like the style of the car. It's very fashion forward to me. It's contemporary, it's fun, and it's practical. And definitely the gas mileage.
Yeah, it's a plus. What's your favorite thing about the Hyundai Veloster Turbo?
I like the rear exhaust outlets on it, and the fact that it's only got 3 doors on it. It's kind of cool. So,
What about you guys?
I like that it has 3 doors.
I like the paint.
When you think of Lexus, you probably don't think of a 4.8-liter 552 horsepower V10 and being able to sprint from 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Well, this one does all that. The Lexus LFA is basically Toyota's way of saying, yeah, we're capable of something like this, not just mass-market family sedans. The LFA says that loud and clear. The body is made extensively of carbon fiber for a very low weight, and it has been crafted to be very aerodynamic. The engine is paired to a 6-speed sequential gearbox that can upshift in 0.2 seconds. Toyota certainly succeeded with delivering an F1 car cloaked in street-legal clothing. Although it's street-legal, I have a feeling most owners will be saving it for the track. And if you were in the market for a $375,000 machine, they are all indeed spoken for.
Top that you use the most. You can enlarge the picture, touch and drag technology, so really cool stuff. We've completely cleaned it up, and you have this beautiful 8-inch LCD screen. And actually, Ashley over there is going to give a great presentation on it too.
Behind me here is the all-new Cadillac ATS, which is finally going to compete with the BMW 3 Series and let the Cadillac CTS move up a little larger to compete directly with the 5 Series. It's a beautiful car, and we're going to take a closer look at it right now. The ATS is a very special car for General Motors. It marks its entry into the highly competitive luxury market to take on the big three from Germany, Mercedes, Audi, and BMW. In fact, the ATS is so important that it is one of the only projects that was not stopped during GM's reorganization in 2009. The sheet metal is a clean and forward representation of what we can expect to see from the art and science-inspired design inside and out in the coming years. When the ATS hits the lots in the fall, it will be offered with 3 engines, 2 4-cylinders, a 2.5-liter rated at 200 horsepower, and a 2.0 turbo rated at 270 horsepower, and a 3.6-liter V6 good for 318 horsepower. It would be silly to think that Cadillac's V Performance division won't push out an ATS V to take on the BMW M3 sooner rather than later. Speculation continues on what will power that specific car. Cadillac looks to have quite a winner on its hands with the ATS, and Germany's Big Three should watch this car carefully. What do you think is the best feature on the new Cadillac ATS?
There's so many great features, but I think my favorite is just the fact that the type of ride that it's going to be able to deliver. I mean, when you consider that it weighs under 3,400 pounds, so it's one of the lightest in our segment here at Cadillac, and the CTS weighs over 4,200 pounds. So, like, my favorite aspect is just that, like, light, nimble, quick, and dynamic ride that it's going to be able to offer.
Absolutely, and it beat that Ferrari, like you said.
It sure did beat that $250,000 Ferrari. So we're definitely moving up there, and I'm really excited. If you've seen those commercials that emulated like something that really happened in real life. So
thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Behind me is the Subaru BRZ. It was loads of hours of work between Toyota and Subaru in a collaboration to make an excellent sports car. Let's take a look at it. There was one goal in the joint development of the BRZ with Toyota: deliver an affordable rear-wheel drive sports car with fun-to-drive aesthetics. The BRZ has 2 corporate cousins, one being the Scion FRS, which will be sold in the US, and in Europe the Scion is badged as a Toyota under the name GT86. The cars share a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder good for 200 horsepower. A 6-speed manual and automatic are both offered. The BRZ represents a more premium take on the platform the 3 cars share identically, with more luxury equipment. Subaru told media that BRZ stands for Boxer Renaissance Zenith. Will the BRZ live up to what the 3 letters stand for? By the looks of things, it seems that it certainly will. What do you like most about the Subaru BRZ?
It's tough to pick one favorite. The engine in this car has been dropped significantly lower than the motor in the WRX or the STI, so your weight is a lot closer to the ground, so you can compete with the Porsches and the Mazdas, like the RX-8 and the Miata and stuff like that. Your handling is comparable with a car like this. This is also rear-wheel drive, so you're not feeding all 4 wheels. You don't have to waste the gas mileage on all 4 wheels with this car.
More of a purist interpretation instead of the all-wheel drive.
Yes, exactly. Now, here in Ohio with the snow, you might want all-wheel drive or just a very good set of snow tires for this car. But this is a driver's car, and there are still drivers out there. Not everybody wants the car to drive for them. Me in particular, I would like to do the driving as much as possible.
Absolutely.
So from a purist standpoint, like you said, this is the car to buy. This or the Mazda Miata is the car to buy for sure.
Behind me is the all-new 2013 Dodge Dart. Finally, Dodge has a beautiful, magnificent small car that can compete with all the other competition out there. We're going to take a look at it right now. Really excited about this one. The Dart has to be the car I am most excited to see this year when Dodge dealers start lining them up in the lots. Finally, a real player in the ever-so-competitive compact market for Dodge. The Dart may look strikingly American with its aggressive front end and Charger-inspired rear end, but underneath it's a graceful Italian. Based on the Alfa Romeo Giulietta, it has been stretched for the American market to maximize room for American buyers' needs. 3 New World engines, titled the Tiger Shark engines, premiere alongside the Dart. A 1.4-liter turbo putting out 160 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, a a 2.0-liter mass-market 4-cylinder good for 160 horsepower, and a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder with 184 horsepower exclusive to the RT. The car will be offered with a 6-speed manual and automatic, but word from Dodge is that a 9-speed automatic will be available after the car initially launches. Pair the 1.4-liter turbo and the 9-speed auto, and you can only imagine how phenomenal the fuel economy will be. I know I will be keeping a close eye on the Dart as we near the launch of the car. Alright, well, we've had a great time here at the Cleveland Auto Show. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Hi, I'm Sean. We're going to go have some fun on the Jeep track now. Excuse me, are you self-conscious of your rear end? Okay.